What's up, guys? Bringing you another blade right here. You guys have been asking for maybe some variation in blades, and you know what? I absolutely love knives. I'm not an expert by any means. I love that they're pieces of art, it feels like. And my buddy Keller over at Dagr Nott has shown no difference here as far as the fact that this is definitely a piece of art that came to life out of his mind and with his buddies, which you guys, if you haven't already, definitely check out the episode with Keller over at Dagr Nott that I did recently. He's a good dude, young kid like myself, and just is putting his mind to work. He loves hunting. He loves getting outdoors. He loves blades and wants it to work as well as possible. And he's pursuing a passion and a dream that he has and has ever since he was a kid. And we'll get into a little bit more of that in the episode that launched this past Saturday. So definitely go check that out. But with that being said, want to get into this is called the Gnasher and the experience I've had with the Gnasher. We'll get into that here shortly. Before we get into this, though, I do want to remind you guys of a couple things. First and foremost, the free hoodie over at Barbell Apparel and saving $20 right now on your order over there. If you need workout equipment or gear, clothing, they're my favorite workout shorts to date. But also, they make great polos, button-up shirts. They've got amazing hoodies. Like you can get a free hoodie over there and $20 off when you go and use the link down below on your purchase. I've been wearing their pants to church. They're nice and they just look great. My wife appreciates that they're not some kind of, have a bunch of zippers or pockets hanging off of them. They fit really well. I've always struggled with having either they're too big on my waist and they fit my legs, or they're too tight on my legs and they fit my waist. Barbell Apparel is not that way. So definitely go check them out for shorts, pants, button-up shirts. If you want jeans that you can squat in and be able to move around in, definitely go check them out. Or if you just want some good workout shorts, go check them out. Go get your free hoodie through the end of October. Also, guys, the giveaway for Leupold SX4 Gen 2 65mm spotting scope. We're almost there, guys. Once we hit 6,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving this thing away live. So all you have to do is subscribe. No purchase required to get entered. Go subscribe right here, the button right here along the bottom. Click that button, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. It supports the channel a lot, costs you nothing. And then fill out the link that's in the description down below so that I can call you live on YouTube and let you know that you won the spotting scope and where I need to ship it to. It's that simple, guys. So definitely get entered on that. Now, with that being said, I want to bring this to you guys again. I am no knife expert. I'm not trying to pretend to be a knife expert. I'm a knife junkie, if you want to call it that way. I'm a gear junkie. Absolutely love going over gear. And when Keller reached out to me, which I've been following his page for a little bit, he did a lot of and does a lot of tactical knives and some custom one-offs as well, which are pretty sweet. He reached out to me and said, "Hey, you've got hunts this season. Do you want to try this blade out? I'm looking at getting into the outdoor space because I love to hunt as well. And I've got some different designs than what I feel like I've seen out there and want to try it out." I said, "Great, yeah, for sure." So he sent this to me, and this is called the Gnasher. He's got a lightweight version, which is pretty sweet, but he has this one right here. And I personally, you guys know, I prefer a hard-handled blade over paracord, just me personally. But, to each his own. If you want the lighter weight, if you're trying to shave ounces, or you prefer to have paracord that you can use and wrapped around your handle, and then you just retie it every time you get it all nasty, that works too. Either way, I'm going to go over some of the features on this blade that I really liked. I personally put this through my buddy's elk that he got down September 1st, some grouse, and the little bit of the skinning and gutting that I did on my doe pronghorn. That will, I'll tell you the story about that one a little bit later as well. And looking forward to putting this through some whitetails and more moving forward throughout the season. But right here, so with Dagr Nott, that's his logo right there, lasered in. And he's got a couple different options right now, though. The hunting design is the orange Cerakoted MagnaCut stainless steel. So it's MagnaCut steel, orange Cerakote with the black handle. And the grip on this G10 is phenomenal. It's also, it's super comfortable. The way that they cut out the grooves. So we go into that a little bit on the podcast as well with Keller. Definitely check that one out. So let's go from back to forward. I talked to you about, G10. It's a full tank construction, G10, with the different cutouts. It's grippy, and then he's got this nice finger choil right here, so you can get into that, and it fits your hand. Again, I just for reference, guys, I wear a size large mechanics glove. It's got a good guard right here for your finger to not slide up on the blade. And what's interesting to me is that the way this goes, the handle goes up and then swoops back down. And I actually really like that for skinning. It was super comfortable and just fit naturally well in the hand. So, I've liked a Canadian style belt knife in the past with Montana Knife Company that I've used. The Jackstone, I believe is what it's called. And that one was awesome. But this it's a different, very unique design. It stands out and it is really cool. Just how he came up with this. So he came up with this with a buddy of his. And anyway, it's pretty much all belly, which is great for skinning. It's got jimping here, so if you want to dig in with your finger like that into the finger groove that he's got cut out and then put your thumb there, it's got good jimping, so your thumb's not going to slide up the spine. Or, like what I like to do, when you're up in an animal and you're cleaning it out, etc., you want to be able to index the tip of that blade so you're not puncturing guts, right? That's the worst. When you or your buddy is down trying to, get the skin off the guts, and maybe the guts are a little bloated or whatever, and someone punctures that, oh man, that's the worst. So you definitely don't want to do that. He added jimping, which is, to me, is unique, having jimping up here near the tip. So you can get that grip like this. I don't know if I can show that. So I just grip around here, kind of pinch the blade like that, put my thumb on the side there, and then I put my index finger up top, so I'm able to index that blade tip, and I'm not going to go puncture anything. And I've got all this belly to sweep and get the skin off and get up in. If you're trying to get tenderloins, that can be pretty touch and go as well. If you're trying to get the tenderloins out in the gutless method, you're trying not to puncture anything and ruin those tenderloins. Absolutely love that design there. Being able to get, and so I usually do index anyway. Excuse me, but having jimping up there so your finger doesn't slide as you're putting pressure to clean the animal, that's pretty sweet. So there's that. Let's take a look here and give you some specs off of his website. I'll leave the link down below that you can check it out. Let's see. So the details here. Overall length is, so from tip to tail is what I call it, tip to tail, 6.75 inches overall length. Blade length is 3 inches. So if you're in one of those states, again, where you're required to have 3 inches or less, this will fit the criteria. The blade thickness is 0.105 thick, stainless steel, MagnaCut stainless steel. For those that are interested in the Rockwell hardness, 63 RC, and it's a Cerakote orange finish on the MagnaCut stainless steel. Comes with this taco folded style Kydex sheath, which has great retention, if you can hear there. And it comes with a clip. I took the clip off because I personally either put this in my kill kit or in my top lid of my backpack, my initial Ascent. That's just what it is. And it is made in Colorado. So for people that want to know where it's made, this is made in Colorado. Keller and his team absolutely knocked this, this design out of the park. So, guys, there you go. Again, I'm no knife expert. I can just tell you what works. This thing works. Did really good. It, it went all the way through my buddy's bull. It was just me and him. So we only had 2 blades between us that we used on an entire bull. It was a mature bull. And I touched it up as we were getting to the third leg. So we're halfway through that the hind quarter. So we had done all the skinning. We'd done the front quarters. We had done, I'm trying to think of everything that we'd done. We had done essentially 3/4 of the bull before I touched this blade up. And it was still working just great. I just wanted it razor sharp so I could keep going at it. So I pulled out that field sharpener from Worksharp, did some quick touch-ups, and we were back to work. So again, can't recommend this thing enough, guys. If you're in the market for something that looks a little different, you want to support a young guy in his ambitions with his awesome company, and you like this design here, definitely go check out the Gnasher. And like I said, he's got lightweight versions as well with paracord if you're looking for that lighter weight version. I want to say that one has it's got a really cool design. It's not orange and black solid like this. It's got almost like a paint splatter design on it. So go check that one out, guys, if you're interested in the lighter weight version. But all in all, Keller's a great dude. Highly recommend. If you haven't, go listen to the podcast that I did with Keller so you can get to know him a little bit better. Go check out the Gnasher. He's also got a grinder if you're into that other. It's called the grinder. It's more like a sheep's foot style blade. It's thicker. It's a little bit bigger. He said it works really great on bone. If you want to pair that with your Gnasher, or if you need that heavier duty blade, go check that out. Or if you're into more tactical style blades, go check that out as well over there at Dagr Nott. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Check out the links down below to get entered in on the 6,000 subs giveaway, to go check out this Gnasher over at Dagr Nott so you can see the specs. Go check it out for yourself and support the guy that is pursuing his passion. So thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Like this video, subscribe, drop a comment if you have any questions about this blade or any other blades that you're interested in me going over just real quick, putting use in the field, or just showing you here on camera and seeing what my opinions are of it. So highly recommend it, guys. Thank you so much. Fantastic day. Have a fantastic day. And like I always say, get out, live your life, and love it.